stated your boundary clearly from the beginning. No cohabitation before marriage, no children. My boyfriend just bought an expensive second retro car that needs massive repairs. He keeps saying he's trying to save for a ring and wants to do a romantic proposal, and that when he gets the money, he will. He claims he's in love, he's sure about us getting married, but expressed fear about marriage being such a big decision and risk. He also recently expressed he regrets buying the car, but it was his dream car and he just had to buy it. I don't care about any of those fancy things like a big ring or a fancy proposal or wedding. I'd rather we spend that money on a down payment for a house and honeymoon. Now he's begging us to move in together, even though I told him when we first made our relationship official that I will not move in before marriage, that I want to start a family soon because I don't want to waste any more of my fertile years in uncertainty. We talked today. He said, I'm such a catch and I'm so beautiful that he doesn't want to lose me. Following up on him insisting we start apartment shopping and that when we move in together, that we will get married. Am I overreacting? You're not overreacting. You're not overreacting at all. In fact, I think you're showing a lot of clarity and self-respect and a desire to build a future rooted in commitment and certainty. That is not controlling. That is you intentionally living. The fact that he is asking you to break those values while also spending recklessly on a second retro car says a lot about his priorities right now. Namely, his priority is not your shared future in the way that you imagined it. Delayed commitment is hiding behind excuses that sound logical, right? Money, timing, the proposal has to be perfect, babe, whatever it is that he's saying. But in reality, it actually does reflect emotional avoidance. He's saying he wants forever with his words, but his behavior is buying time and pushing the commitment a little further out of reach. And let's notice the contradiction too. He regrets buying the car, but he had to. He just had to. He wants to marry you, but he has to live with you first. Scared that marriage is a risk, but somehow co-signing a lease that's long-term is less of a risk. I think that if he truly intended to marry you, his actions would be aligning with that vision and would be respectful of your boundaries and your goals. Right now, he's asking you to compromise some of your core values for a vague promise of someday. No, you're not silly, you're not emotional, you're a woman with values and standards, and you are slowly noticing and wisely noticing, I don't want to invest my best years in a man who doesn't have a plan. Not cold. It's very powerful. You deserve certainty. You deserve more than maybe one day. You deserve actions that match words. And you deserve someone who sees commitment not as a risk, but as an honor.